What's up guys, it's Chase with Wilson Brothers Ranch. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys these chicken moving crates that we bought. We didn't buy these to actually move and purchase new birds. We actually bought these because 2 times a year, we're moving our chickens from either the winter pasture or the summer pasture, depending on the heat and depending on the weather outside. So right now they're in the winter pasture, but even though it's snowing, we are closing in on the end of spring. Once all that snow melts, we are gonna have to move all the chickens from the winter pasture and have a great chicken migration to the summer pasture. We got 8 of these chicken crates here. They're up to like 20 birds, but we're gonna just be sticking about 10 birds in these. So we already put 4 of these together, so in total we have 12. We're just gonna be using 10 of these at a time. So we'll be moving 100 chickens at a time. Hopefully all hens. We're pretty sure we got the science down to figure out which one's a hen, which one's a rooster. Should be pretty easy now that they're a little bit older. But let's go ahead and put these together and yeah, I can show you exactly how they work. So that's only one, this little flat here. We'll go ahead and take this flat off and start assembling it. And here's what's inside the flat. We have all 4 our sides and the top along at the bottom. So I'm sure you can tell by now, there's gonna be 2 different sized sides. So we'll go ahead and put the shorter sides back because they do have this basically like a fin that kind of cases everything in. We'll go ahead and start with our longer sides. And it just kind of fits in down here, fits in the grooves. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and work the whole side in with this dead blow hammer while being extremely gentle and not breaking any of the plastic. That's one side in. Go ahead and move to the other side. Turn that around. And the exact same thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and line this up decently and start one side. There we go, finally locked in. Oh, okay, that actually finally locked down. You always wanna make sure your handles are up top and our fins are going around this side here, just like that, kind of encasing the whole thing, making sure it's one big solid piece. As soon as they line up in some of these holes, they actually have a locking tab down here. And we haven't actually had a single one of these tear apart on us, and we've had up to close to like 25 chickens in each one of these. And our last side here, make sure it's around, and there we go. Make sure everything's lined up here. All right, now all we have to do is get the top on. This one might be a little difficult to line up. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with one side over there, get everything lined up and kind of just cut across. Make sure everything's decently lined up. And I actually have to start on the side here, like so. Okay, get the center. Start working my way out. And I know I have 5 here, but I'm only gonna lock these 3 so I can have a little bit of wiggle room to keep getting everything lined up. So that's lined up, and lock this down. Shooting on my other small side. Make sure we're lined up. And go ahead and start lining up our last side. We're all locked in everywhere, top and bottom, and that's it. Simple as that. On the top, to open it up, all you do is just slide back. It's a little hard because it is the first time sliding it, and you don't want your chickens to be able to get out extremely easy. All right, now we just have to do 7 more. Two down, 6 to go. Finally, got the last of the chicken crates. So that's 8 chicken crates. We have a total of 12. And since they hold 10 chickens each, we're just gonna go ahead and use 10 of them. This great migration, moving all the chickens from the winter pasture to the summer pasture. April 1st, and as you can see, it's still pretty snowy outside, so we have no idea when we'll be able to move these. We plan on moving the chickens April 15th, and it's April 1, and it's still snow outside. We have 8 in here, and then the 2 out in the park shed, so we'll have 10 of these crates, totaling 100 chickens in each move. So we'll be able to get a really finite and definite count on our chickens, which will be great. If you wanna see us using these crates on the chicken migration day, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit a like button, and click that notification bell to stay in the know. We'll be moving these close to the middle of April because it's gonna get super hot super fast. That's it for today's video. We'll see y'all in the next one. Welcome back to West Brothers Ranch. It's Chase, and as some of you guys know, we actually didn't install real fireplaces when we were building this place. Instead, we opted for the NetZero Fire system. This just uses water vapor steam and makes it imitate a fire. It looks really good in person. It also comes with these little black mirror pieces, rocks. And what's great about this is you're never really hooking up propane or placing logs in there. But every once in a while, you do have to refill it with distilled water. So I'm just gonna uncover the rocks, and you can see a little control panel right here. See that on camera. It's right there. I'm actually just going to take this off right there. That is my water fill, and take this off my control panel. There's the NetZero control panel. And up here towards the ceiling, we actually have a little shelf we built in here, and we keep some instruction manuals and the actual hose we use to refill the fireplace. And here we have some distilled water. This is what they recommend using in there, so we don't have any contaminants or minerals that end up leaving residue in the fireplace. And to refill the fireplace, all I have to do is get the hose here, put the filter side in your jug of water, and then fit this hose over your inlet. We'll go ahead and turn the fireplace off and hold the button to the left. So I have a blue button there. It's already sucking water up in there. And once the fireplace, since it's the tank is full, it's gonna automatically stop siphoning water through the hose. So very simple refill. No other explanation really needed other than that. So I don't remember exactly how many gallons these hold. Probably about 2 gallons on this one here. And this is our bigger fireplace, but we do have a smaller fireplace in the bar here. So we do have an antique little candy dispenser, but here's our smaller fireplace here. So this is still wanting to suck water. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop that so no air gets in there, or it's not trying to suck air. And go ahead and take the cap off of this one and swap out the jug of water. And to the right is the on button, to the left is that refill button. You just hold that refill button down, the blue light comes on, and it starts sucking water pretty fast. Once that gets down a little bit more, I'll go ahead and pour the rest of this in there. But we are using the Parents' Choice distilled water for like baby formula because, believe it or not, it actually came out a little bit cheaper than buying distilled water in the water section for like batteries and whatnot. So that's why we got the baby distilled water. After a while, these do tend to seem to evaporate. We don't use them a whole lot, but maybe once a year we have to refill these. So definitely not a whole lot of maintenance whatsoever. And just like that, it stopped since it's had plenty of water. I'm gonna go ahead and try to drain all the water out of here. Like that. Pinch that hose. Yep, I figured there'd be a little water left in there. Alright, good thing we got granite countertop mantle. So there we go. We'll save this hose, and I'll get a little paper towel to clean that little bit of water up. Yeah, while I'm here, might as well, since it's already wet, pour the rest of this distilled water in there. There we go. All right, all the distilled water in one. I'll go ahead and toss the rest of this stuff and get the mess cleaned up that I made. Just dry that water up. It's just water, it's not gonna hurt anything. Go ahead and put this cap back on the control panel and put the cap back on that plug in. Move the rocks back over it, you can't even see that it's there. And that fireplace can come back on and it's gonna work perfectly now. For like another year and a half, 2 years. For now, we'll just keep it off. And here is our next one. A little hard to scoot in here. I don't feel like moving any of the chairs. So I'm just gonna come over here. This is back behind our bar. Got a couple drinks for guests or anything that, you know, whatever they want, they can have. I think the control panel is here. I have no idea where the control panel is. Maybe up here. It is over here actually. So go ahead and move the remote. It's the exact same remote. I think at one point this remote was working for both of them. Same with that one was working for both of them, but I think we finally got it dialed in. So move our, it's almost like crushed mirror. Oh, that fell through. See, it's almost like a crushed mirror. Almost a perfect mirror fit. No, that is a pretty perfect mirror finish. So just big chunks of mirror. None of it's sharp, which I like because my kids accidentally pressed the on button there. Gives me a little bit more light, but it is beeping at me because it knows that it's not completely full of water, or not completely full. It's low on water more than anything. I know I keep pressing it on accident. There's a little plug in here. Rubber piece off. Cap off the distilled water. I'm gonna go ahead and drop our filter in. Simple as that. Have the on button, and then to the left of that one, we have our button we have to hold down. Button we have to hold down. Why is that not working? There it goes. Alright, I had to hold it down for a good little bit of time. But we are refilling. Probably going to take the rest of this jug here. So, might have to get some more water. I think it's going to take all that water actually. Tilt it towards the filter. I think that button's having some issues. I don't know if it just got dusty or what it is, but it's not one to work for me. So that was interesting. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get another one of these distilled waters from down here. And since I'm not moving it, hopefully I don't have to do much here. Goes. Probably won't take much of this one. We're gonna move this out of the way a little bit, pinch our hose, and it's just like this because of suction. It is what it is. So it should flow back through the filter, which it looked like it did. I don't know why I didn't think of that last time. I don't know why I tried to flip it over, but there we go. A little bit of water leaked out of there, but it's all right. Get it all through there. A little bit more. All right, and we'll let that just dry up so we don't get any mold or mildew in that plastic Ziploc baggie. Uh-oh. Come on, there we go. And we have this little rubber cap back on, our protective cover, and finally our control panel cover. There you go. Like we never even did anything. And now this thing will turn on. We can put our water back. Oh yeah, it's starting on nice strong. I don't know if it picks up real good on camera, but it looks pretty good in person. Again, guys, this is the NetZero Fireplace system. We'll put the link down in the description directly to the website in case you guys want to check them out. We've had this fireplace, both of them, installed for almost a year now. We love them. We don't have to replace the distilled water a whole bunch, a lot less if we were having to do wood or propane. It's a great alternative for anybody that doesn't want to use their fireplace as a heat source, especially. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and leave us a thumbs up. It helps our channel out a whole bunch, and kind of lets us know what you guys want to see. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and click subscribe and hit that notification bell down below to stay in the know. We'll see you guys in the next video.